EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
Come on, straight.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Second and 12.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Titan first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That's big, Lion.
Throwing, Ward. That's to the rookie out of Texas, Gunnar Helm.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 4.
19, drop 50, drop 50. Go check.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page?
Jonathan Taylor. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big run from Taylor. 32 yards. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. It's Richardson on the move. He'll be forced outright. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's Pierce in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. Open man. His tight end, Tyler Warren. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Colts first down. The motion man here is Mitchell. Down inside the 10. And he's in! At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
60 bikes, 60 bikes, Panther Street, Panther Street.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, the ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
46-yard line.
60 bikes, 60 bikes.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready?
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
On play action, Richardson flushed to his left. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is caught. What a throw. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Rigoberto Sanchez to
Both
kick
teams
off
ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He works free, right side, inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Titans are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return out of the end zone, it's Gould. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second and 11. Shotgun now for Jones. That one over the middle to the tight end. He's got Warren. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Indianapolis.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here we go, here we go.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
70.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll work this forward to the 35. The terrific interior performer, Jeffrey Simmons, on the stop.
Brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Second down, they need 7. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
In motion is Warren. From the gun on third down, Richardson. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. On first down, it's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And that is incomplete. shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Exiting the pocket right. Now he takes off. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. This is caught 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. The extra point. Up and good. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jim Ray DK now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, Ward. And he'll just protect the football, go down and take the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60. Check smash. Check smash. Ready?
To throw is Ward. That one caught is Jim Ray DK. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Ready? 70 Rangers. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. This one down the field, but the windup's incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Come on.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Let's go.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll toss this right side to Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Ready?
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. And this is a long one. Officially 64-yard field goal attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Hey, here we go. Here we go.
1st and 10, and they give it to Powell. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. First down for Tennessee.
Titans, first down.
Let's go.
First and 10.
Back to throw is Ward. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go check.
On first down, it's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Second down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A gain of 7 yards.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
In motion is Warren.
70.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. Richardson to throw it here on first down. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. And even 30 yards. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, it's Jim DK. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And I'm up and down, just shy of the 40. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Ready, set.
So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Anthony Gould now to return.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
In motion is Warren. From the gun, Richardson. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll be second down. The motion man here is Mitchell. Stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
A gain of 8 yards.
Here's third and 2. On third down, here's a run by Taylor. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on third down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll look deep for Pittman. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And third down coming up.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Let's go now.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Give up the middle to Taylor.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. On fourth down, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Pollard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
An 8-yard gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard. Again, it's Pollard. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. And he will have a Titans first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
That's good.
Ready?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wolves. This one complete to Ridley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 17
Here's
yards.
1st and 10.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Throwing Ward. That's into traffic, but taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Jack.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of
The
2.
offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd and 1. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They snap it to Ward. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Arden Key.
So not a lot. Yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the alert! Alert! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
On play action, it's Ward. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bible. And solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Second down throw for Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Signal for and taken. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Living in this on the ground with Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To throw on second down is Ward. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready,
Throwing on third down, Ward going up top. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10.
Go! Bracco 80. Ready?
On play action, Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. He's got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 33 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Okay, ready?
Downs goes in motion. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. My man. Cowboy 80.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. This is hot. Toward the side of the end zone. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the jump.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready?
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Khalil Herbert on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Fix the Eagles. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Richardson. On the run to the right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
Alert! Alert!
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It's just he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
70 Ranger!
Play fake, now Ward to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and missed reads, but 4 interceptions.
That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Next to score, Colts 54, Titans 19.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready!
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. On the give, it's Smith. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and 1. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Titans first down.
First
and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And that one incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 2nd down, here's Pollard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge game to cut into the deficit.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. And this is not going to do the trick. Not even close to where they needed to be. Turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Let's go. Ready.
Now, faking the give. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 14. And the Colts first down.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Colts.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. And it's an incompletion. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Colts add on to their already sizable lead.
19.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Like 24.
They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
37-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Once again, it's Smith. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result. much at the time. It's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Here we go, strike.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's got one. It's complete. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Colts stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On play action, here's Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Give up the middle to Smith. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It's never opened up, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go, and it's Smith. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long.